Typically, I'm not that excited when I start a quarter hunt and we're on the very first box of the hunt. But after finding 10 silver quarters so far through the first 5 months of this year and the first 23 boxes, I'm excited about quarters again. On top of that, we have a 3-box streak in a row where every one of those boxes produced at least 1 silver quarter. Can we get another silver quarter for our 4th straight box in a row? Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to start another quarter hunt. Now, typically it takes more than 1 box for me to make a quarter video, so I'm fully expecting that no matter what happens with this box, we'll probably have to marry this hunt to some other quarter boxes that I get later on in the next couple of weeks. That being said, this is box number 24 in the year, and like I have said, we've already found 10 silver quarters. I'm also excited to see if we can have 4 boxes in a row, which would just be amazing with at least 1 silver quarter. So without further ado, we're going to crack open this box live and see if we can keep this silver finding streak alive. Let's see if I can get this open without any fits this time. All right, here we go. Well, we definitely have a circulated quarter box, and I don't see anything fancy as far as the top side of the rolls, but it's what's on the inside that matters. You guys know what's next. We're going to be looking for silver, of course, W quarters, any proof coins, foreign coins, or maybe a variety or two. I'll be back if and when we have a find. We're on roll number 4, and we have our first find already. It's going to be a 2020 W quarter. We've got the V75 Privy on the left and the W mint mark on the right. Only 2 million minted of each of the W designs for 2019 and 2020. There were 5 designs each year. Which one is this one for 2020? And it's going to be the Tall Grass Prairie. 2020 W find to kick us off. Roll number 4. We're on roll number 9. No silver yet, but check it out. I already saw it because it was reverse face, and when I flipped it, it's another W 2020 V75 Privy quarter, and it's another Tall Grass Prairie. 2 of those in the first row of the box. I will definitely take that. 2 W's on the board to kick us off. We're only 9 rolls in. Well, you couldn't draw it up any differently, except for maybe having silver in the last roll of the box, which would have been pretty epic. That being said, we're on roll number 47, and we might actually have our 4th straight box with silver, although it took us 47 rolls to find it. Let's double check, make sure I'm not seeing things like a Canadian. And we are going to have a silver proof quarter. 2003 New Mexico State quarter. San Francisco minted, heavily circulated, a silver proof quarter. I don't find those too often at all, and I will take that all day. It doesn't have any additional value in this condition, but not something you see every day. Silver number 11 on the year is a silver proof state quarter. Can't get mad at that. Let's get back to the hunt, see if we can pull out one more find from this box. Well, we finished that first quarter box of this hunt, and it was another good box. We got 2 W quarters and a silver quarter, which is a state proof quarter, and you can't get mad at that like I said earlier. That now puts us at 4 straight boxes of finding at least 1 silver quarter, and that's something I have never done in all of the boxes I've ever hunted. In fact, the 4 silver quarters in 4 straight boxes ties my 2020 silver quarter finding year, where we only found 4 silver quarters in 65 boxes. Now, after 24 boxes on the year, we have 11 silver quarters, and because it wasn't enough to make a video, I will marry this hunt to another hunt, and hopefully we can keep the streak alive. I'll see you guys shortly with another box. Well, shortly for you, but probably within 3 or 4 days for me, and then we'll get back to the hunt. All right, we are back with box number 25 for the year, and can we do the unthinkable? Can we actually have 5 straight boxes of finding silver in our quarter boxes? And if we do, that will be epic. Anyway, 11 silver quarters on the year through the first 24 boxes. Still would be nice to have 12 through 25 and almost be at half of my quarter boxes year to date having silver. Let's go ahead and pop the top. I've already done so to make sure they were circulated quarters. They are. Didn't see anything completely fancy by the top, but it's what's on the inside that matters. All right. Hopefully I come back with a find. Otherwise, we'll see you at the end of the box. We're on roll number 9 of this quarter box, and we don't find them too often in my area because they're Philadelphia minted, but on my mat, I have the 2015 Homestead. You're looking for snow on the roof or the leaky bucket. Now, I have found a couple of the snow on the roofs, but I've never found a leaky bucket, or at least none of those that are good enough that I would go ahead and keep. Under the scope, though, we've got a 2015 Philadelphia minted Homestead quarter, and as you can see, we've got a nice leaky bucket. The leaky bucket was caused by a die crack, and it caused the chips from that crack to make it look like the bucket is leaking water from the water pump. So pretty nice example there. We got the double die chip there. I'll take that. And then, of course, the snow on the roof is die chips around the roof. Looks like there's snow on it, but we don't have that one. Either way, that's a nice example. I wish the quarter was in less circulated condition. As you can see, it's got discoloration and circulation dings, but still one for the collection and a nice variety to find, or nice air, I should say, to find, and we'll go ahead and hold on to that. Now let's get back to the hunt. We have 41 more rolls, 41 more chances to find another silver quarter. Well, we finished box 25 on the year, and it definitely is going to end our 4-box silver finding quarter streak, but it was still a decent box. I know we didn't get any W quarters and no silver, but I'm happy with finding a leaky bucket 2015 Homestead quarter. Did not have one like this, and I'm happy to have found it. On top of that, we did pull aside a really nice 1976 Denver bicentennial quarter with the drummer boy on the back. It is not the DDO. That would have been really nice, and it's also not the die clash that I've been looking for forever. And then we found a couple of nicer state quarters that I'll use for my collection and roll up. At the end of the day, not enough finds in that box to really warrant a 2-box quarter video. So when I get another quarter box, we'll add it, and I'll see you guys then. Well, I am back with another quarter box, box number 26 on the year. We sit at 11 silver quarters, and we had our 4 consecutive silver quarter box streak snapped with that last hunt. That being said, I'm eagerly anticipating getting into this box. We've done well this year on these boxes with the holes in the bottom, although I didn't see anything but circulated quarters by looking through those holes. And judging by the top, I don't see anything fancy schmancy, but it does look like we're missing a quarter in that roll right there. We might actually be missing a quarter in that roll. When we get to roll 48, remind me to count those if you're here. All right, let's go ahead and get the hunt started. 50 rolls to hunt, silver to find. Wish me some luck. Roll number 12 is going to give us our first find of this quarter box. It's not silver, but it is a proof. And at first I didn't know for sure, but when I saw the reverse, I was like, that's got to be a proof. So I went ahead and scoped it for you guys ahead of time, and definitely a clad San Francisco minted Washington State 2007 proof. We'll take it. It's our second proof, but the last one was silver, and we'd rather see those. But I'm not mad at seeing that, if you know what I mean. Now let's get back to the hunt. Roll 29 is going to give us our first W of this box, and it was reverse facing. I already saw it, but we've got a W on the obverse. River of No Return, 2019. We'll take that. Now we got a clad proof and a W from 2019 with 21 rolls to go. Roll number 37, and I should have filmed it ahead of time, but I knew it wasn't silver. It's one of those plated quarters, Denver minted, 2010. It's probably one of those platinum plated or who knows what, but either way, it doesn't really have much more value, although 2010 is a slightly lower mintage. Just wanted to point that out. We'll add it to the top as a different find, but I knew it wasn't silver. Back to the hunt, 12 rolls to go. Well, I don't know if the end of the box luck has become a thing lately, but it seems like it has been in these type of boxes. I'm on roll number 45 of the hunt, just cracked it open, and I think we have a silver quarter right there. And if we do, that's our 12th on the year and second of this video. And we were Denver mint, so we know it's silver, 1964 or earlier. And it's going to be a 1963. You know what? I'll take that. Second silver quarter, and this box has done a clad proof, a silver quarter, and a River of No Return W with kind of a miscellaneous find. We only have a few more rolls left. Let's see if we can continue at the end of the box luck. We're on roll number 48, and this is the roll that I said looks like it's missing one. I'm going to lay it out and count it, and of course check if it has anything good. Well, I was right, kind of. That roll only has 38 quarters. We were shorted 2 quarters, 50 cents. Of course, we made up for it with the silver. Roll 49, a little more end of the roll luck. We've got a W quarter and there's no privy, so it's another 2019. And it's a war in the Pacific. We'll take that. We like seeing W's along with silver in any box we hunt. Well, we finished box number 26 and it was another good box. A silver, 2 W's from 2019, a clad proof, and a miscellaneous plated quarter that we keep in our miscellaneous jar. On top of that, we found a pretty nice 1968 Denver, which I will roll up in my personal collection, and a couple of nicer modern quarters that I'll check against my album. Typically, I'd stop the hunt after this box, but I did go around today and grab $500 worth of customer wrapped, and I think there's a few machine wrapped rolls. So I'm going to go ahead and load those from the bag they're in into this box, and I'll come back and we'll just add box 27 as a customer wrapped roll hunt. I'll be back in a minute after I've got them put in this box. All right, I am back. I've relabeled the box, box 27. I ended up going to 3 different banks and just asking for $100 to $150 in quarters. Each bank gave me about that. The final bank, they brought out the tray and I saw they had a couple $100, so I just took it all. I didn't know they had a couple of machine wrapped ones in it. You guys been asking for me to do a customer wrapped roll hunt, so I went ahead and did that. Now, these definitely could be good or they could be just customer returns. We won't know until we get in them. If we find nothing, it's hard to say for certain. I've had less than good luck on my customer wrapped scores, so I'm hoping that this is going to be decent. I'm going to kick it off with the 3 machine wrapped rolls first, and we'll continue the hunt. As we stand now, we have 12 silver quarters on the year for the first 26 boxes, so it'd be nice to get one more in here, maybe a W, maybe something else. Let's go ahead and begin the hunt. I know this video is going to be long, but we have a customer wrapped quarter hunt to do. Mostly. Well, I wasn't expecting this, that first machine wrapped roll, and I did notice it was a little bit older of a style when I opened it, but look at this. It's an entire roll of Denver minted 2001 steak quarters. I wish I would have noticed that. I would have kept it intact. There's really no varieties there, and I already have a nice one for my album. But man, that's a bummer. I would have kept that one intact. That would have been kind of a cool keepsake. Either way, one whole roll, 21 years old, has never been opened until now. And now it's just going to go back to the bank. All right, I'll clear that away. And we'll try roll number 2. And we'll see if this is another full. It has the same markings on it. This might be another full roll of something. Denver minted 2000. It could be. Let's find out. Well, looks like it's gonna be. So 2 full rolls. You know what? Maybe I'll just roll those up into some tubes and keep a hold of them for a little bit. Maybe some of my subscribers out there needs these specific years or mints. Who knows? But hoping that the third one, yeah, that's gonna be circulated. All right, back to the hunt. Well, we're on roll number 7 of the custom wrap box, and so far this type of rolls or these type of rolls, I have not seen a quarter past 2019. As a matter of fact, the 19s look pretty nice. But I know it's not discards because take a look at this. We're going to have a W quarter from 2019, and it looks like it's in nice shape. And it's a San Antonio Missions. So we'll definitely take that. We know we don't have discards, at least in these types of rolls. And again, nothing newer than 2019, and the 2019s look pretty good. Let me get back to the hunt, see if there's more goodies in here. No silver yet, though. Well, that customer wrapped rolls box was pretty uneventful. You know, I don't think it was a customer hunt and dump, if you will, because the majority of the coins were 2018 and earlier. There were quite a few 2019, but mostly Lowell, and a couple of 2020s and 2021s within all of those rolls. So that's not typical what I'd find in a bank box that you would hunt and then re-wrap and dump. We would have saw a lot more modern quarters in there, which we didn't. That being said, it was still a fun hunt. We now have hunted 27 boxes on the year. We're still at 12 silver quarters, but that's a great start to the year. I did go ahead and keep those uncirculated 2000 Denvers and 2001 Denvers in their own rolls, just for, I don't know, keepsake for me for now. You saw the other finds. You know about that leaky bucket find. We got 3 2019 W quarters, 2 2020 W quarters, but the same one, the Tall Grass Prairie. We got a clad proof and a plated quarter, and then 2 more silvers for the silver jar. We got a proof quarter that's made out of silver, 2008 New Mexico State quarter, and we got a 1963 Denver silver quarter. Can't get mad at that. I know it's kind of a long video. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. Sorry my customer wraps didn't turn out very fruitful. That would have been epic if we would have scored some more silver, but that's just not how it goes sometimes. Sometimes just because you have rolls doesn't mean you have goodies in them. If you did enjoy today's quarter hunt, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching. It's a good thing my quarter's been hot this year because my half dollars have been cold as ice. There you go, fella. More silver for you.